and welcome. Today we are going to do coffee talk. We are going to talk about costing and pricing of coffee drinks. We are going to cover three different types of questions here. First is, how much does it cost to buy a cup of smashing good coffee? Second, how much does it really cost to make a smashing good coffee? And finally, we are going to talk about how much is a customer willing to pay for a smashing good coffee. So stay tuned until the end of this video to find out the answers to all these very important questions. For the currency, I am going to use Thai baht because that's where I am. And I'm also going to use Philippine pesos because that's where my heart is. Hello, Philippines. To make it easier for my viewers all over the world, I am also going to put the prices in US dollars. Check the descriptions. How much does it cost to buy? Let's look at a study. World Coffee Index 2021 looked into the average cost and consumption of coffee in different parts of the globe. I will show you the link to the study in the description box below. Philippines ranked 46 most expensive coffee at $3.02 or 150 pesos per cup. Thailand has no ranking, but the average cost or price is 2.66 or 85 Thai baht per cup. Let's look at the ranking worldwide. The first one, the most expensive cup of coffee, is in South Korea at $7.77. Followed by, bear with me, I'm going to list down top 10 most expensive cup of coffee in the world. So that's South Korea at $7.77 US dollars, followed by Doha in Qatar at $6.79 US dollars. Third is Beirut, Lebanon at $5.71 per cup. Kuwait at $5.71, the same as Beirut. In the fifth place is Bern in Switzerland, and that's at $5.65 US dollars. Abu Dhabi in UAE is at $5.63. Seventh place is Copenhagen in Denmark at $5.54 US dollars. Eighth is Tokyo in Japan at $5.29 US dollars. Ninth is Riyadh in Saudi Arabia at $5.05 US dollars per cup. And number 10 is Singapore at $4.87 per cup of coffee. That's quite a lot of money for a cup of coffee. How much do they actually cost? Let's take a look at the ingredients. I am going to give you the costing for a smashing good latte, hot coffee. Okay, so here is my cup of coffee, 8 ounces, just a standard hot coffee size. And I have here two of the main ingredients for a smashing great coffee. Only two ingredients, really. It is coffee beans and milk. So that's all you need for your latte. Now, how good will they be depends on the coffee beans that you use and, of course, the milk that you use. For the purpose of this discussion, I'm going to show you smashing good coffee and also a premium milk. Now, the cost is on a sliding scale. If you use a cheaper coffee, the cost will also go down. If you use a more expensive coffee, the cost will go up. So let's look at what I have here. I would suggest that you go local with coffee. Why? Number one, you will support your local farmers. Number two, they are fresher because they are roasted in your own country, unlike those that will come from, say, Colombia, Ethiopia, or Brazil. And it will take weeks and months for them to reach you, and they will no longer be fresh. Let's look at the coffee beans that I have here with me. I have two locals, single origin coffee, very good quality, absolutely gorgeous smelling. And I have here one imported one from Colombia. For the costing, I'd say this one costs about 200 Thai baht and this one costs about 400 Thai baht, double the price. So I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the local grown and roasted coffee here, 200 Thai baht per 200 grams. Okay, let me just look at the costing here, okay? For this single origin medium roast coffee beans, the cost is, to be exact, is 190 Thai baht per 200 grams. And that's about 0.95 Thai baht per gram of coffee. And in equivalent amount to pesos, that's about 1.5 Philippine pesos per gram. That is on the premium side. For the milk, this one is full cream milk, good brand here in Thailand. And the cost of this is about 93 Thai baht for 2 liters. And that makes it about 0.05 baht per milliliter of milk. Now let's look at the direct cost of making a good, smashing good cup of coffee. Moving on, I hope you're still with me here. Let's calculate the total cost of 1 cup of smashing good latte. For the beans, we need about 7 to 9 grams of coffee beans for 1 cup of coffee or 1 shot of espresso. For this one, that would be about 8.6 Thai baht, equivalent to about 14 pesos per 1 cup of coffee. And for the milk, we're using 150 milliliters of milk, roughly about that. It could be less because when you actually froth the milk, it will double in size. But I'm going to use 150 milliliters. And the cost of that is about 7.5 Thai baht, equivalent to about 12 pesos. In total, 1 cup of smashing good coffee costs only 16 Thai baht, or equivalent to about 26 pesos. And that's roughly about 50 cents, 0.5 US dollars, the cost. Now let's look at the average selling price in Thailand according to the study. According to the study, the average selling price in Thailand is about 85 Thai baht. And that makes it, the selling price of your cup is 5.3 times the cost. In pesos, the average selling price in the Philippines is 150 Philippine pesos. That is 5.8 times the cost. I usually recommend to set the price at about 3 times the cost to cover your fixed costs and your overhead. If you are making your selling price 5 to 6 times your cost, you are making a good margin. But in any case, do not be bogged down by the cost per cup. Make good cup of coffee so that your customers will keep coming back for more and your sales will increase. Then and only then you are going to make a good profit, and this will be a good selling proposition, good business to start with. Finally, how much is a customer willing to pay for a smashing good cup of coffee? Well, let's make 1 cup and we'll find out. The most important thing here to remember is that it all starts with great coffee. If your coffee is bad, that's it, game over. So find the best coffee beans that you can find in the market, and of course it depends on your pricing as well. But if we're talking about a smashing great coffee, then you must get good coffee beans. This one is the one that I use for my costing purposes, and this is a single origin organic coffee. Next, you must have a great coffee machine. Coffee machine is very important to make that great coffee. Third is the coffee grinder. So all of this work together to make that perfect cup of hot latte. So let's make one. Let's see how much will a customer pay for this cuppa. Wow. On a cold, rainy day and with friends, this is priceless. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this video tutorial and that you learned something new. Stay tuned for more of these business tips on this channel. For those that do not yet know, I do have 2 books. One is all about milk tea and the other is the Basic Barista. For those that have not yet obtained a copy, check the description box below for details on how to order. And once again, thank you for those that have already purchased the book and have given me very positive feedback. I hope to be able to help more people out there start their own business and start saving money by making their own coffee at home. May your coffee be always strong. Enjoy your cup of coffee at home or in coffee shops. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.